All right, season one, Sharon kana into qualify across the top five major leagues in Kumi instrument Yalama. The likes of La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, French League, Italian Serie A, and Shao over the weekend around that kana and that qualify. And surprisingly, Tinyela Banye, quite interesting season. Then to kana Silverton Yalama and to go to big clubs ma book preview into Canada season ma yale tinyanya Arsenal's this season ma Yalamani champion against Antibashama. Was it expected or it wasn't? Manchester United Guanyala never show really season ma Chelsea the Blues, they have disappointed a lot of people. Next season we won't find them in any of the European competition, the likes of Champions League, Europa League, and the Conference League like Chelsea in absent into kala competition pour tinya ragba and La Liga gba Barcelona Real Madrid gba ten taps ba nya pour kasna nya ten kana tiwile season wa sign them kunyi surprising and play of the season Ghana Mwanyela never shaba and play the nekatinya how things are going to unfold. So Hype TV Sports Mbonoma I'm Redwan Stanuru Dinya never so me pion atlan Hasuja Mohamed Mubarak Banon Queen tap songs katizan discussions antiana ben nang balang Queen level up Stanuru Din Sanekate Sergana Ponchi Wapune Stanuru
Redwan
Amarabi
to nkulumna
Kazon Zongale
to do kumaleje bebe
all right now it's
so now it's Chelsea disappointed.
yes
both fans can be disappointed
disappointed cause as a football lover never expect never shama they haven't been able to do that and also
but I expected one
at least better being Champions League Europa Conference League about Chelsea Calibama chang yaros or Conference League Europa Champions League America so standing routine Arsenal's Premier League this season for 22 years as usual Arsenal fan and I knew how happy share under number for that trophy chatting Arsenal season are you impressed with the way season or then chance anti Arsenal
yeah, of course. And then manzim tabla kaman the ben zanni mani, right?
Yes.
I lay yung come da yung band of bolle. Aram bana kaman season mas do kunni ndwanta Arsenal. Unless of course I collect bahambo.
Okay.
I've been watching football, I've been social for over 25 years now. Nkunye la people fu can so be bolle fune. Brothers meaning parents bazami. So mpan ben yara pam. You understand? So chongo no ndala ya na kaman. Ben yara yin check and zeta na kama season 1 Arsenal to league ma. I am not delusional. Ninya ka short force be shepulu. Maninya I can say it's been dwelling supported team as work up to yearly. But I realized that the club had improved squad depth ma, which has been a major hindrance for Arsenal from winning the Premier League previous seasons. Ma squad depth ma. To ko imber machina ka a key player like Saliba, Saka, Partey, ka bunye danka so kan to twena. And to know something close to on the shell, and obviously didn't know my performance my drop.
Yeah, and then I'm posting Olimagram with staff picture. I'm posting without caption.
So I late to signings from Hincapié to Zubimendi to Mosquera to Gyökeres to all Eze. I lay each and every position that Malakama at least 2 players, but to could a decent job. If not top class job, but the person can be able to do it decent job.
Yes.
Then can that determine team will cross the line.
Okay.
Second thing share that can believe no come Bandanya no also Bandan to Chelsea City. Dalanyela Man City mean Liverpool.
Yes.
Ka Liverpool me I don't know slots me no decisions. Ka beyer shankuna no mo ka the top champion nga. But City bana Chelsea City. Mun kamrma. Okay. Mandami no come and think but I knew it wasn't going to be easy.
Okay.
Because the nature and the na come and City could to pagas na nyame. Tenda mi City shema ka ban lambala.
Yes.
Those who could turn up in clutch moments from De Bruyne to Gundogan to Mahrez, la guys and Solanka. I compare quality match to don't my shop currently. They are decent, but you can't compare to those. So man, I could let it. I don't think you won't come ban the ball. I little ban the ball. Arsenal Premier League one pop season. You shouldn't be surprised. So no most definitely. But you are to come
okay.
Like Arsenal my previous seasons my consistency man. Don't change your come and work at the team band. Second, 3 times. You understand? So I'm not surprised at all. Not at all.
Mubarak, Liverpool fan yeah. Fifth position with 60 points. As not, or disappointing Liverpool supporters this season and the season as usual. Overview of this Liverpool season.
So disappointment.
Yes.
About failure. No.
With 60 points, man. Don't you think?
If what a disappointment, I'm not being honest.
Okay.
Failure.
Okay.
I mean, I get it, and this is why. Nama, the team in Kajuna was all. Let's say Premier League Pune. In Premier League without spending. And so I been out spending Sham Daniel around 15 million. Federico Kisa. Or me Premier League games passes back. Always off the bench. Right? Literally, Liverpool that was spending. Catch on the Premier League.
Yes.
Cannon will have some money. They backed the coach with over $500 million signings, like $500 million pounds in terms of transfer signings. Basically, Alexander Isak or Abian, someone Daniel's second top goal scorer last season, man. Kato Miloska case. Daniel, I'll say best left back because I'll Premier League and team of the year, man. Jeremy Frimpong, very crucial to Bayer Leverkusen. Florian Wirtz. Bundesliga player of the season, back-to-back winner before coming.
Okay.
Hugo Ekitiko, Obasan, he was very great. Season master, previous season alongside Umar Mamouche. I check about that was how. So basically, Bandeta players after winning league then season karate ended. Then you end up finishing fifth. Okay. Fifth but you were actually depending on some certain teams to even fail. Okay. No, as secure fifth man.
Yes.
Katombo winning any trophyless. I don't think, like as a Liverpool fan, it was disappointing. And you are not being honest. It was a failure, right? And I mean, it has all been well. I can't let season starting. We're just blank because Liverpool win the games, but actually it wasn't convincing. Halman what barrage the team transition, but they are not glued together. But after 5 games, agents it wasn't there. Identity it wasn't there. Okay. Like Bensha double to that. So basically somebody and so Bravo slot to win, but one way season or injuries, and okay. I was like, what injuries? Right, injuries banya. Yes, okay. Injuries been about basically you are supposed to. I mean, like, show me the signs that even without injury, you are still a good coach. Because a key player, Ambuarna awake, they were still there. Okay. But I've dancing. Sarah Davinier dancing, Robertson Davinier dancing. Right? So basically, no Shama, failure. You know, when define full season, Liverpool as a club is a failure. Okay. And the night on Zalma Danyame, Benyaran was the running the media people, pundits, do not come out and call Liverpool out because only defending champions, but around week 20, week 15, Alan title race man. Okay. Kabufo, can you bang Nienda Kupala Arsenal, Arsenal set piece, like banging the Rakupasha. Those who were actually win. So you see, the media itself, because I brought popular team especially coach okay. Right? Mekada Tatan win that game. Nero Kati he's struggling. And also win he will be standing there as if nothing is happening. So Ben gotta go to a point that only all players and then in fact all leaders Captain Bernard through like media. So basically it was failure and we'll just see what will happen next season, but there are darker days ahead. Next season wins be better.
Okay, Mr. Nuruddin, back to you. Chelsea, it seems this season is quite abysmal, finishing on the 10th position with 52 points on the league log. Next season, we will participate in any of the European competition. Your overview of Chelsea this year's season, and I'm quite disappointed with the way Chelsea being absent from European competition next season.
You know, the two to understand that Premier League clubs, I lay the history.
Yes.
Team Shelkati League come at birthright to a European competition.
Okay.
Because of how tough
it is.
It is. You understand? Man never champion. No. I could slack. I am Shaben come to overtake. I'm not surprised with Chelsea in the one position.
Okay.
Yes.
But
I made club World Cup and then they won. The club World Cup.
Yes.
The Zamina come on tournament winner of the Bear catch a league.
Yes.
You understand? Tournaments and toku now toku you are like route to Fiale. Chang to Pole. but league kala sha miso kamgale you have to be
Yes.
consistent with good
Yes.
performances before kana to mpole so when that kapa yara and I saw some people bringing them into the conversation of but
Winning the title.
winning the
Yes,
title
yes.
I was like what when you look at the quality shaben da ban malama kale other team shabang bazara ku be league ma pun Arsenal had a better team had a better manager ti ko position to position but player shaban to Arsenal 11 for be yala
Definitely.
Liverpool tata
Yes.
City tata bizarre like in terms of manager coach quality in players man bukuto ka taba malama so if you were sitting there expecting no baraka be Champions League man now so they are surprised man
Okay.
looking at quality share them team up
Yes.
they have a lot of players but only few of them new quality
Yes.
no to come on but team up but to could check on other big clubs for Europe bebe patre ni mo kan yara ma
Da betul la akara shamna.
apart from Caicedo
Okay.
maybe Cucurella it depends on team shell on man
Yes.
and how Caicedo ma it depends on team shell on
Yeah, maybe
then
Fernandes.
maybe Enzo Fernandez but Zambala man Palmer has been underwhelming
One season wonder.
you understand
Yes.
so but performance man no man like but do shake up the man
Okay.
don't could do share for
So you see,
I'm not disappointed
but final day, my Brakomala opportunity win your game.
draw
and-
back and qualify
yeah,
for you
yes.
draw,
yes.
draw, and hope that Bampa
Yes.
like is also so in lose like a game. What really happened?
Yes.
Ka Benangula, they lost.
Yes.
Sunderland home and away, and by the season was so money like I'm a Chelsea fan, can't surprised.
Okay.
Then Abu Bama Atima be Abu Mi Benshao, like you are actually talking about. But I mean,
Manchester United, third position with 71 points. Then Manchester United, Michael Carrick come now to change with destiny. Then Nkabe Chelsea, Amorim. It seems Amorim that is Gillard trauma because Carrick cannot work with the work he has done for Manchester United. A view on United season.
so you see, enter a hot take.
Okay.
Next season, it will be very hard for Manchester United. Can be top 3. Malcolm Lee. Right? And I mean, Manchester United fans have been like they are so I mean like boso pelegi upon because of blah transition man. But
yes.
let's be honest, other games come Manchester United this season on 40 games. There are Manchester United chang about 1 month can be maybe one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are playing ball.
Arsenal had actually had more wins than the number of games United have played.
I mean, I got you. It's played part. Look,
Okay.
Kabande kuyane yung like aku like if everything is provided for you, Bokotale free them and like banda it was just play on Sunday, wait till another Saturday
yes.
to play. Halba and that's make a Manchester United fans shall complain that never terrabishap day or phenomenon because of time period.
Yes.
Because in the game the following day to can so vacation. Can I be around Thursday or Friday to go can train.
Yes.
I got you and nukuya those struggle to enter top 3 man. Yes, Michael Carrick but nyama next season Champions League football bien.
Yes.
They will need squad depth man. They will need like a lot of rotations. Yeah, Manchester United bet players na map puno ngune. Ono to ko na game puno. Anta talent ba. Jose Zexby, kamuna. Ngune Manuel Ugarte, Casemiro yirme. It will be very hard for them to replace a player like Casemiro.
Okay.
Right? He is one of their key players. Right? So being upon Manchester United fans or Manchester United as a team, all they care is about Bruno Fernandes breaking assist record, man. Yes, celebrate him, yeah. But next season, can they board on this? I mean, I get you.
Yes.
So it's somehow justifying the cause that when I am Michael Carrick never resent to my because next season will be more demanded. Michael Carrick can ask an interim manager. Like I think any coach can do a great job with players, especially starting 11 man.
Okay.
Like they were very great actually. I mean, they squad depth man, no. And with 40 games, this was expected.
Okay.
I mean, I got here, but Manchester United pay I mean, like 8 years or 7 years or more. That's actually a good season.
Okay.
I mean, the pair but winner like Markanye and the third will be something disappointing. No, it is great.
Okay.
But can they board on it? No.
Okay.
Man, I don't think they can board on it. Can Nala Busana players, man. And for them to do that, Nala Bugba man up that, Katim Belanete, forgetting recent finishes now, go into the market for big money. Manchester City bande for the big money players. Manchester City bande yana bola Lisandro Tonali. It was a chomia to pay like a battle for these kind of players, right? But yara mention football opponent. For you to compete with your like opponents high up, you should actually match up to them. Even the Arsenal bora, let's say Victor Gyökeres, go into the market with Arsenal, go with them pantomia. I got here.
Okay.
Then them like, and Manchester United has that order. But talking about will they do it? Then you question mark. But so to Manako next dinner, I don't expect them to finish in the top 3. I'll be very surprised.
Okay. Away from England, let's head straight to Spain, Balama. Mr. Nuruddin, Barcelona that by La Liga for the second season under Hans Flick
Highly
watch.
expected.
So this season, Mula Kunyi a take on the whole season in La Liga.
Barcelona season, man, I'll say it's a disappointing season.
Okay, with 94 points.
No. La Liga pa benchel den nande Barcelona o. Manino kunina kama bambole.
Okay.
Barcelona na shin dir wahla zancha La Liga pulo.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So beat the Paul La Liga. The Pakaman benchel den tuna kama be celebrated about.
Okay.
It's not like Premier League work at me come on. It seemed like Liverpool, Chelsea be Arsenal, from nowhere to get the Paul. Then you Barcelona Sasha come they've been winning it back to back so many times.
Yes.
So majorly Champions League man at least get to the finals. Okay. They've not been to the Champions League final for like 10 years now.
Yes.
11 years.
Yes.
Last time 2015.
Yes.
2015. But we told them power finals. Haaland teaches Hasho. You understand? And alle manager man. Hans Flick. Or never understand one thing, Shelly. Sometimes system shall matter. The caliber of players shall matter. They don't tune the work command. System shall matter. Alle who that be Bayern Munich. The kind of team shall that may matter. Ola Highlands Sasha comes out. Can outscore your nearby man.
Yes.
Barcelona, people have been able to figure it out, especially Europe, man.
Yes.
Look at the kind of goals they consider against Inter Milan last season.
Silly
Against Atletico Madrid. You cannot want to win Champions League and you consider that kind of number of goals, man. Yes. It doesn't make any sense. The defensive face of football, but it's very integral. Then check out to pay when Bishop Roma.
Okay, yeah, difference.
I like League map for Mama. I like Benzi. Goals, it's not close to Cincinnati goals,
okay.
But they have won the league due to what? The defense 1-0,
okay.
1-0. You understand? Okay. It's very sometimes you just have to get the results. But Flick, Munko, and Kamna, knowing that he has deficiency in lap positions, from Gerard Martin, they are decent. Don't get me wrong, they are decent. But about no use recovery. Octo you see, Octo good.
Yeah, okay.
But can I highlight man? You just get one pacey player. Come when you talk with through passing games, and it will be a chance. When you to recover. They have so many players. Kabnuto good cover from Alfonso Nemi Metaptab. Barcelona don't have that kind of players, man.
Okay.
You understand? So I think the season is actually disappointing. Like in my own opinion, they should have at least if Birku cannot semi-finals, man. But I really wanted to face Barcelona as an Arsenal fan. I was disappointed, but actually Atletico. Atletico cut team sharing
No.
Kat team share kunya kap check up member nande share but nande. So
you see how about teams he facing about money like they're not scared of the fact that Barcelona and Jimbo or like they're not scared about the defense man. All they're worried about is offside man. I mean I got here Barcelona man the last man you're offside. Goal in there could be most in there watch the one the cinema spoon. Goal in there could be first and Barcelona fan no going offside.
Yes.
Because so the net to go offside trap mark double work. That's it.
Yes.
And that year literally that Hans Flick man he has to tweak his system a little bit. Season more like the against Paris Saint-Germain, you are not dominating the game. I got here, group stages man. Arab dominator. Paris Saint-Germain dia first. Bekala. There are some games as a coach, I can meme that. A game woman. If I get a draw out of this game, it's a positive thing. Hans Flick or equalizing goal man. At the same time, Paris come not could dominate through.
Okay.
Around 90 minutes, my boy Simpson as a coach, just relax. Like a back down. Like in terms of holding football, Barcelona could meet them perfect, but like they have the players now. But I know 90 minutes, but I'm not going to push my highline man. This are the money could deal on that. I mean, like very occasion. The number.
Okay.
Yes, but my good players, and I'll be waiting for them to. I mean, like sign a lot of players to actually back up.
Chat by really end of season awards time. Standard chance start time factor man. Standard routine chat really Premier League who is the player of the season?
Bruno Fernandes.
You see, even though Benzema to Bruno is actually okay. The cap problem, Shelley. But money, Declan Rice, Newman player of the season. You know, Nilbo Pam Lehla, so come no little boy.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
Acto take Bruno importance team up like for granted. Like he has been very integral. But I tell you, Tim Bishop, we wouldn't be here without Declan Rice.
Yes, definitely.
Okombe team up ka Tito Kongum Declan Rice being big Mufunki, Suza Sam.
Yes.
Arsenal and Kala play team Okonko you. Maybe like goalkeeper David Raya.
Yeah, David Raya.
Thing mela matches because Saliba mine Gabriel Zaka game mafuni and we're able to sail through. Declan Rice munu kuka sunsuma the queen name to ekinyele. You understand? So sometimes then come and later come and play man or importance zante team man. Where would we be without Declan Rice?
Yes.
Man, no question share. But I see people talking about Bruno assist record man, which last assist man, but it was an own goal. I don't know why they awarded it to him.
The man I don't know what happened.
Boma Hitler, can you make it man Kalapchi? Own goal mala assist.
No.
So Chachel Balman, early 2015-2016 season, Ozil had an all-timer of a season individually. Ozil. Or I created chances, open play chances from set pieces. Open play chances, almost twice Bruno created open play. Ozil had about 18 assists. Garnacho come and 10 games in the Premier League men now. Giroud mean Welbeck his season. Put some more chances had big. And your time.
It's just like Senegal last season.
You get it. And your time.
Games to go still Bugo Sana chances.
And your time you have to check here.
Okay.
Last year compared to Bruno season. Bruno didn't not even close to Ozil didn't. Yet they never gave the Premier League player of the season to Ozil. They gave it to Mahrez, who was a Premier League winner. So you could have gotten, I feel like they could have just gotten an outstanding performer from Arsenal because if TN Joy created my individual performance, then Ozil should have won it last time. And time you check him the year, I can compare it to season 1. Raya, Declan Rice, but neither by my come on that later. Come on.
So man, I think the Netherlands Bruno Fernandes winning my was to the fact that voting but I made a check the Arsenal 3
players in beautiful
players in that Declan Rice, Gabriel David Raya. So Arsenal fans, Brian Miller shared opinions. Arsenal fans have both Gabriel new player of the season for them. David Raya was happening. So you have a shared opinion. But Bruno Fernandes, everyone just came in, they were actually supporting. But Uncle Yelma to money in terms of consistency. Season 1 in the final consistency is unlimited Declan Rice. Consistency and to manage that is what matters. It is how long you can actually do it. 10 games, Bruno Fernandes built the assets, but Manchester United win it. I mean, I get it. In terms of impact, can Okon Kombale impact. In terms of like team, Puna Kabu win it like ma. Ego Thiago Bianme. Bozoka Bazanete, Ego Thiago.
Individual performance.
Like individual brilliance. Bozoka Bazanete. So it all goes with the fan base and how they actually voted. I think Declan Rice Conqueror and been nominees or I'm winning because Arsenal fans would have had no options than to vote for Declan Rice. But all is well, Bananye like Banami Benjamin Shaka Maletru. It's just a consolation because Anya Omino or like Beno teammates Burns like celebrated the Shama. The Koyara Manchester United but standards to run the operation.
A young player of the season.
Young player of the season. Yes. So actually I'm gonna two in mind. Nico O'Reilly, Omen Krupi, Bournemouth. But for impact and how they've done, I think Krupi Dinma, it began around January. Like Nico in Ozevo pa first half of the season, then he was now coming into the spotlight. So I'll do it to Nico O'Reilly.
Ka most improved player of the season.
Most improved. Premier League Zaza.
Yes.
So big 6 man most improved. I think Arsenal, someone like what improved.
Yes.
Arsenal players now so improved here. No, the one was that they were just at like at
That
that very
level,
high
that level,
standard.
man,
I
yeah,
mean, get it. Liverpool, Curtis Jones somehow improved, but no, I don't think it should be in there because Liverpool have not performed. Most improved. I will give it to Antoine Semenyo. I know last season on that number shout, then he has balled up on that. And like he has, I mean, like done several times this year. Antoine Semenyo.
Standard routine. Andy and Piggy at signing of the season Premier League. Andy and Piggy.
Signing of the
Yes,
season.
will perform fantastically.
Checky.
Okay, for Manchester City.
Yeah, Ryan Checky. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Muba. A bigger disappointment of the season.
Biggest disappointment. Player Beatty.
Both and Quintisham.
Player Beatty.
Yes.
So player biggest disappointment.
Yes.
Is Ryan Gravenberch.
La.
And I have my reasons. Liverpool fan, and the reason why I'm saying is that I live Liverpool. The problem is Palm season when you're a GM.
Okay.
Who is the GM in that team?
Okay.
Even though Gravenberch can GM in you, but normally I'm going to something like one of those duties, man. Has he been doing it? No.
Okay.
I compare to last season, man. What is like wrong? He has not been doing that. He has not lived up to those expectations. And the part of try to get it right too. Like Ozarma Kacharle.
Okay.
I mean, I got a defensive structure. My do come me. I check on one them Ben man to go. Can I one chang to be set a position?
Okay.
The enforcer McAllister no cover up. Can make a mistake. Can ya kai English fan base banje Liverpool supporters man because Bumala agenda against McAllister some way or the other. It is Alexis McAllister. So my disappointment is Ryan Gravenberch. Most disappointing team also Liverpool.
Okay.
Because champions, I go to be like title race competitions. No, disappointment.
Silence, man.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so Mr. Rodin, I've got same question. Biggest disappointment of the
Biggest
season.
disappointment, Cole Palmer.
Okay, for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cole Palmer.
Season flop.
Last season, my performance,
Yes,
man.
yes.
I thought maybe like it was just a fluke. Come on, one of the that talent. I expected to see an improvement this season, and last season I didn't pass for the season.
Okay.
Yeah. Cole Palmer.
A goal of the season.
Goal of the season.
Yes.
Hey, do I have one in mind?
Goal of the season. So
Yes.
when you're nominee smart,
We had a lot of fantastic goals season one.
Zoma go, man. Zoma had to go, shell, man.
Dominic So's like.
They don't then my bien. Guy, man. United Zoma. Dog.
Yes,
Dog. Patrick.
Yes.
Patrick Dogu then, man.
Yes.
Even though Dom Baden, man. What? Because I let the check out Patrick Dogu, man, man.
Yes.
The man miss la shell on Bambala.
Incredible goals.
Yeah.
We can't remember it.
Yes.
Dogu, man, man.
Yes.
The technique, the ball, man, the pack, man, I marani,
Yes.
ntabo song. Bruno ko flick and bohona, like in the air, go hit it once.
So you know,
Okay.
another underrated goal by Nero Pam never learn I found Leandro Trossard or as goal shot against Sunderland. The my first leg man abe. It ended 2-2. Arsenal Barako be pressure under pressure. They needed a goal. It was somehow a top bin. Like one of clutch moments.
Yes,
I think it is very underrated. Nero Pam never learn, but man goal of the season, Dominic Sosa against Man City, Arsenal. Arsenal, it wasn't my business.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have standing routine. Our best moments of the season, EPL Liverpool.
The best moment.
Yes.
You know, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
My best moment to get a Bournemouth City
Yes.
home.
Yeah.
Best moment in Balawan.
Last draw game.
La draw game, man. My best moment during that. Ula ke ma la de ma
Yes.
na man la shilin in changing.
Yes.
Ka hat beat ma ka ba sat ma ka labjini.
Yeah.
Watch game ma.
Game, yes.
And trust me, now so with 1-0 lead,
Yes.
I knew we needed Bournemouth to draw against City
City,
for us to be crowned winners.
Yes.
But 90th minute that pire. Kana kusha kafia is sitting to lapse kapa.
Yes.
Kashel that's like nuswar pep.
Yes.
Te papa shel mbalama. My best moment on Kubalama la draw.
Okay. Barak, our worst moments of the season.
On worst moment of the season. Yeah. The day English media.
Yes.
Mohamed Salah na chang AFCON kalabrna.
Yes.
Kabo question like first discussion of the week.
Okay.
Ne ko the return of Mohamed Salah ruining the momentum of Liverpool. Like nara kunya anda ko balama what are like what are you discussing? Liverpool man a momentum, but yeah, no, like, distracted. And last week, man, there was a whole lot of things going around.
Okay.
Jimmy Carragher, mama, or I throw you a short to a point that Mohamed Salah could like packaging. When they zone route like packaging, never won by problem.
Okay.
So basically, last it was the like a worst moment.
Sanuruddin, the most flop player of the season or most flop manager of the season.
Liam Delap,
Chelsea striker.
Chelsea striker. Man.
Okay.
Currently, I feel like he's the worst player in the Premier League.
One goal come as a striker Premier League.
Tichelle, how all could do one goal?
Yes.
Watch the guy.
Yes.
Come on, he doesn't look like a man who is
Next Harry Mana kabra Hurricane na yi.
Seriously.
One kabra na next Hurricane.
When you watch him, you know, players come on ko o season pool kaka statistics dey back row like Orika numbers. But little game, I'm ban come za anwo pound man maybe like Ghostman. No smash ball like me. No ko ye kagel shamala. Seriously.
Our most consistent player of the season.
Moscow Dex, of course.
Okay.
Rise, baby.
Mubarak. I've got surprise package of the season.
Surprise package.
Yes.
So 2. I'm gonna 2.
Okay.
Surprise package is man. And so I'm not going to give it to players who never in the for me.
Okay.
I'll go for Max Doma. Omerio Ongomoha.
La.
2 man. They've really surprised me. Yes, Brahma Italians, man, everyone was hearing about them. But for Max Doman to have a goal against Everton, in a point that like Arsenal that could need those kind of relief, man.
Okay.
Then he was able. How Arsenal here in better game, but the Zam Max Doman can a game out for me. Like when they go by the defenders,
okay.
Like basically, when they attack Martinelli, like Bukto Takula, they attack Trossard, some are like Orakuning are flexible at the age of 15 and by 16. Yeah, Ungo Muhabaza like the same thing. So 2 man. Those 2 players, right? Even those senior players in the man, improved players, but you have to give them to these guys.
Lastly, Sanuruddin, a breakout player of the season.
Breakouts.
Yes, player of the season.
I think Max Down Mark and Bakoyen because we feel him come and I lay all contribution season one.
Yes.
Without Ola cameo against Everton, we wouldn't be talking about winning the league before last game, man.
Okay.
And most games, Baza could be in La Carabao Cup, FA Cup, man, to perform. I feel like next season he's even going to get more minutes, considering Madueke lack
Yes.
that is end product, man.
Yeah.
He's more intelligent when it comes to la situations, man.
Even though he knows how to pass, he knows when to shoot, he knows when to like.
One problem can number about him. He holds onto the ball too much.
Yes.
I don't understand managers, man. I don't know what about Zilba Fila. Game shell, I couldn't let him. Do you want a porpa? Coco Boboma, players could use there. Galila didn't someone like Odegaard, Saka, because of maturity, man. He'll easily give out the pass. Come in and come and it will create chance. So I think we'll contribute more or less next season.
So that season, man, but then that started. Collect a guy, man. Rio Ongomono. Because we are those attributes, but and that learn them carrying that coach will have you. But the very day on that thing me with Robertson, when I vice captain now on that wing, man.
Okay.
I monitor Robertson that could shout him always. Like so, I think players of Bangazabe for man, they should communicate to them because I couldn't know Robertson you to know hold on. Auto overlap sometimes possible. So
okay. So I want to check out to have a take in the comment section. We just went through the preview of the season. This is a kind of big giant map. The likes of Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, Tinyala Bantabso. So Tinyanya. World Cup in the next big tournament Tinya look forward to. So as the days goes Tinya so Hype TV Sports Mustanuruddin no Barak Damle Kauma Mejulumbo Ndredwa Tinya Laban Chef. Let them subscribe Maka Floy for more sports content. We are out. Assalamu alaikum.